Thanks for noticing.
Today I'm going to explain what Western Protocol closing is. Recently I helped some clients buy a house in Linden Woods, and the listing realtor contacted me and said, "David, is your client willing to do Western Protocol closing?" And I thought about it and I said, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. I said, "Why do you ask if it makes things faster?" And he told me there's most likely a cost to the buyer. And that's all he told me. So it got me thinking. So I started digging around, and I realized that I have in the past had clients close through Western Protocol closing, and I didn't think much of it at the time. And it reminded me back to when I was at the bank and I used to do mortgage refinancing for clients. And we used a title insurance company called First Canadian Title. We would charge our clients $400, it was $395 to use First Canadian Title. So essentially we just took the cost and gave it to First Canadian Title, and that allowed us to adjust the mortgage details on title without using a lawyer. And they're able to use an insurance policy in order to protect the owner in the event of some sort of legal error, and even other things like encroachments on neighboring properties and things like that. So why would a buyer want to use Western Protocol closing today? The reason why, well, it's not really for the benefit of the buyer at all. In my eyes, it's to benefit the realtors involved, period. You see, when we do regular real estate transaction closing, normally in Winnipeg, it takes 6 to 7 weeks for realtors and mortgage professionals to be paid. 6 to 7 weeks after possession. So that means that realtors and mortgage professionals have to be able to plan for this heavy delay. And it's been like that for basically my entire career of 14 years in the real estate industry. Why would a buyer want to use Western Protocol closing? I don't see the benefit other than for them to have the title insurance for other things, as I mentioned previously. For the purpose of closing, there's no real benefit. There's no benefit because the only people in my eyes who win, as I mentioned, are the realtors and the mortgage professionals involved. So what do I think should happen? I think that if realtors want Western Protocol closing, they should front the cost for this service. This service is something that is offered through the buyer's lawyer, and the most common insurer is First Canadian Title. So let's say it still costs $400 today. I'm saying if I want to get paid 6 to 7 weeks earlier, meaning on day of possession, then I'm saying I should pay the cost directly to the lawyer or to the buyer to give to the lawyer. I don't want to have that conversation with any of my buyers because frankly, I don't need to get paid sooner for the potential downside cost of embarrassment and looking bad or greedy in front of my clients. The other thought that I have to this is only the buyer pays for the First Canadian Title cost. The seller doesn't pay for any of it. And the other part that got me thinking about Western Protocol closing, specific to benefits, are that sometimes in regular closing for real estate, there's a delay of 1 to 2 days, and meaning 1 to 2 days after possession. And some sellers may not like that. Therefore, if they get First Canadian Title insurance, as an example, lawyers can offer to transact the deal through quicker because their risk is mitigated through the title insurance.